Just waiting to get this issue fixed.
I know now we've got to fill dead air and our voices are already tired, so and we used up all our chat in the podcast, so there's literally none left. We were just going to sit in silence at half time.
Yeah, if somebody listens to this stream this afternoon and then listens to the podcast, they're going to be very disappointed.
They're going to be very sick of our voice as well.
But yeah, we really urge you to give it a listen. Calvin Horsey's a really lovely guy and certainly enjoying his time here at the Rock. Will he be enjoying his time this afternoon as we are underway? The second worst travellers in the league against the third best side at home in Dumbarton. There's only two sides better at home than the Suns, and that is Stirling Albion and Stranrear. But fortunately for Stevie Farrell, Stranrear are away from home today, and we've already seen that they were more than capable as they ended Suns' remarkable start to the season with that last gasp 3-2 win at Stair Park. And Stevie Farrell said that they must be positive as a group and know how capable they are in this division, and almost said as much after the Annan Athletic game. He's backed his players and he's put the faith in them again today. Here's McKee just getting involved in a little niggle. Joe McKee completed his first 90 minutes of the season against Annan after only just under 45 off the bench in the last two league games. That was his 70th appearance for Dumbarton. Here is Hilton, shoots in the deflection, took it over the head of Long and onto the crossbar, and it may have been fortuitous had it dropped into the back of the net, but that's the best chance of the game so far. McNiffin to last week's goal scorer, Wild. And Carswell just calmly plays it out to his centre-back partner. Gray with the chance, excellent intervention to take it off the foot of Finlay Gray.
You could see his eyes lighting up there as the ball just began to drop onto his foot, couldn't you?
Signed a new contract, did Gray, a couple of weeks ago. That'll be music to Suns fans' ears. Finlay Gray was just herring after that pass. It was a really nice skill from Grant Gallagher, the returning Sun. And an even better move, and it's just smashed over the bar by McLean. What a lovely passage of play from the visitors. Although he does already have a couple of goals this season, and Stranraer just grown in confidence and frustrating this home crowd. Here's Wild. It's asking a lot to find McLean, and it's off the bar. And somehow McKee hasn't found the target. Back in towards McLean. Horsey, McKee. And would you believe it? After all the chances Stranraer have had in the opening 17 or so minutes, McLean gets gifted a golden opportunity and smashes the bar. Seems to be highly trusted by Jamie Hamill. Lovely ball into the path of Horsey. It's got some work to do. There's McLean. It's found its way to Wild, and it's just straight at Scullion. And the chances keep on coming. Wild with the corner. McNiff with the header. Flicked on by Buchanan. And as they say, anywhere but there, and it's 1-0.
That's another great chance, isn't it? It's a free header pretty much 6 yards out, and Gregor Buchanan's aerial prowess, you're normally backing him to stick that away.
And about the start to Preston season this campaign. Just all the time in the world for Grant Gallagher to nod that down, completely unchallenged, and shows his range of passing to find his winger.
Feels like he's dropping into really good pockets of space, Grant Gallagher, where nobody's really wanting to go near him.
There's Hilton, straight into the arms of Brett Long.
Again, a bit like the Wild one, it's maybe one where he's so focused on making good contact, and he does. It's a nice clean strike, but just doesn't get to either side of the keeper. That's another really good chance. This game could be 2-2 comfortably, or 3-3.
Martin McNiff trying something from his old number 10 days, I think, there.
I feel like, again, it feels like Suns are quite close to cracking it. They're quite close to finding a way to play through this Stranraer team, but it feels like Stranraer at the other end are pretty much in exactly the same boat, where they've almost scored a perfect goal, and Suns have almost scored a perfect goal, but neither team just in the final third has that wee extra bit of composure that they need.
Free kick given the way of the Blues by Graham Beaton. We're moving close towards the break, and is that deadlock going to be broken? And Salim Kuriaresa seemed to think that was a very decent opportunity to do so. He had his head in his hands, and I think he expects himself to have done a bit better there. And you know, one thing I will say, I've wanted to get this off my chest all season. You mentioned you really enjoyed the Stranraer kit. This current season's referee kit, dreadful. Not having it. Can't stand it. That band that goes round the back of the arms or across the neck.
Looks like running tops from the mid-2000s. Like an ASIC Sports Direct number.
I'm willing to bet every referee does not enjoy wearing those. Lofted in by McKee all the way to the back. There's Buchanan. There's the opener! Gregor Buchanan just guides it into the bottom corner, and Dumbarton get the first goal just before half time.
Well, I would have been amazed if it made it to half time at 0-0. And to be honest, it's not a massive surprise that Gregor Buchanan's got it. Stranraer have looked a wee bit suspect dealing with high balls, and that ball in from Joe McKee is just a beauty, isn't it? It's got the curl on it, it's got pace, it hangs up just at the right time to get put across goal. Cause all sorts of problems for Stranraer. And then Gregor Buchanan, well, he can't have scored very many left-footed half volleys in his time. Might not have been the cleanest of strikes, but take it every day of the week.
Hawkshaw comes over to take it, the 25-year-old. Low to the near post this time, and had to be cleared off the line by Gray. Whether or not it was flying in, I don't know from this angle, but very dangerous ball in.
That's why you put a man in the post, isn't it? You should always have someone there.
Only Ross McLean left up for Dumbarton. Challenge on Gray was a heavy one. What an effort that is from Hilton. Equalled by the stop from Long. Hilton again. Really decent first touch, almost fashioned a opening to get another shot away. Lovely little ball into Walker. Here's the chance. Another block. And that'll stay in play. And another fantastic save from Long.
What a save that is from Brett Long. That is an absolute screamer of a save, one-handed.
And it was Hilton again. Here he is. Stranraer just pushing for that equaliser, and that might be one of the best opportunities they have to get one. And it's another dead ball in McKee country.
I wonder if McKee will still be on by the time this sub is made. It looks like it's going to be held, so it probably will be McKee who's coming off. Can he make one last impact?
I'll suggest that Scott McLean is extremely close to this free kick.
He's been asked to move and he's just ignored it, so fair enough.
Lovely ball from McKee. Wallace, and the deflection takes it off the post. Agonisingly close to doubling Dumbarton's advantage.
Oh, how did that not go in? How did that not go in? Ryan Wallace has caught it well. It's taken a huge deflection and somehow it's rolled in slow motion towards goal.
It's Finlay Gray time.
Thought that was probably a foul. He got the right side of Craig Ross for a minute there.
Really lovely ball from Garrity. Gray back into the path of Wilson. Just couldn't get it out of his feet. Wallace. And it's off the other post this time. How's your luck? Ryan Wallace, but it's just going to come straight back from Stranraer. Nice ball from Eze. Here's Hilton. He fancies it. He shoots. Brett Long equal to it yet again.
It's Brett Long against James Hilton show this so far, isn't it? It's like an individual battle between the two of them.
Near post again. This time it's away. Here's Wallace. Gets the touch. And it's clipped forward for Garrity. Garrity's all on his own. Goes round the goalkeeper. And there's the second. Michael Garrity keeps his nerve and scores his first goal for Dumbarton. And that is all 3 points.
It's a brilliant counter-attacking goal. Stranraer obviously had to put everyone forward. They did the right thing doing that. They've done everything they could do to try and get an equaliser. They found Brett Long in the way, and then the intelligence from Ryan Wallace. He timed the pass, he lifted the pass a wee bit, and then the strength from Garrity. It looked like he maybe was going to be fouled. He stayed on his feet. The way he took it round the goalkeeper and then finished from that angle. Fantastic composure from Michael Garrity. 2 substitutes combined, which will please Stevie Farrell no end. But I tell you what, Brett Long for man of the match.
And it'll be his 7th in 13 games. Should he cling on to this now? And Stranraer have more than played their part this afternoon, but there is the final whistle, and it's 2 late goals, one at the end of the first half from Gregor Buchanan, one at the end of the second from Michael Garrity. And Suns survived a few Stranraer scares, but they have done enough and come away from the game with all 3 points, a 2-0 win, and Suns keep the momentum going. It's finished here. Dumbarton 2, Stranraer 0.